Hi, this is second part of Atomic Habits. How to make a habit irresistible. Clear introduces the concept of temptation bundling. Pair a habit you want to do with a habit you need to do. Example: I will only watch Netflix while running on the treadmill. He also talks about dopamine-driven feedback loops. Anticipation of a reward creates a craving, so habits become more attractive when they're associated with positive anticipation. The role of family and friends in shaping habits. We imitate three social groups: the close, family and friends; the many, society; the powerful, those with status. Social norms shape our habits. To build better habits, join a culture where your desired behavior is the norm. Example: want to read more? Join a book club. How to make it easy. Clear emphasizes repetition over perfection. The more a behavior is repeated, the more automatic it becomes. Focus on taking action, not achieving perfection. Use the 2-minute rule again here to make habits easy to start and maintain. Habits form best when the friction is low and actions are simple. Walk slowly, but never backward. Make your habits as easy as possible in the beginning. Clear introduces the idea of automation. Use technology and routines to reduce decision fatigue. Example: set automatic savings transfers to build a habit of saving money. Mastering the first 2 minutes of any habit is often the most important step. The law of least effort. We naturally gravitate toward the path of least resistance. Reduce friction for good habits and increase friction for bad ones. Example: want to watch less TV? Take out the batteries from the remote. Design your environment so the good behavior is the easiest option. How to stop procrastinating. Clear builds on the idea of motion versus action. Motion is planning. Action is doing. Don't get stuck in motion. Start acting. Use habit shaping. Start with small behaviors and gradually build them up. Focus on doing the habit, not doing it well. How to make good habits. Inevitable and bad habits impossible. Create a commitment device, a choice you make now to lock in future behavior. For example, prepaying for personal training makes you more likely to show up. Use habit contracts, written agreements with yourself or others, to enforce accountability. The cardinal rule of behavior change. The fourth law, make it satisfying, is critical because rewards reinforce behaviors. Immediate rewards are more powerful than delayed ones. Use immediate reinforcement to feel successful. Mark your progress on a habit tracker. Reward yourself with something small. Celebrate small wins. What is immediately rewarded is repeated. What is immediately punished is avoided. How to stick with good habits. Every day. Use a habit tracker to maintain consistency. Tracking makes habits obvious and satisfying. Clear also promotes the "don't break the chain" philosophy. Aim to keep your streak alive. If you miss a day, never miss twice. Example: use a calendar to X out each day you do your habit. How an accountability partner changes everything. Having someone to hold you accountable significantly increases your chance of success. Clear recommends habit contracts signed with another person. Public accountability adds a social cost to breaking your habit. The truth about talent, when genes matter and when they don't. While genetics do influence behavior, habits help you optimize your strengths. You can't change your genes, but you can design habits to suit your natural inclinations. Key idea: focus on what feels easy or natural. This is often where you'll find long-term success. The Goldilocks rule. How to stay motivated. Habits should be just challenging enough, not too hard, not too easy. This keeps motivation high and encourages flow. Clear introduces the Goldilocks rule. Humans experience peak motivation when working on tasks right at the edge of their current abilities. The downside of creating good habits. Beware of habitual blindness, the tendency to become less mindful once something becomes a habit. To stay sharp, review and reflect. Reassess your systems. Stay open to growth. Conclusion: the secret to results that last. Clear ends the book by reinforcing that systems matter more than goals. Goals are temporary. Systems are long-lasting. Focus on becoming the kind of person who embodies the habits you admire. Identity change is the ultimate form of habit change. When your habits align with your desired identity, they become self-reinforcing and sustainable. Thanks for listening, and I wish you will make good habits so that these habits will lead you to great outcome in your life. Good luck and stay tuned for more useful videos.